All right, so I decided it's time to step up my podcast game a little bit. I've been doing it remotely through the office, have the mic set up, monitor, camera set up, do it remotely with people that aren't around. Well, I've had a few times that if you watch the podcast, you know I did one in the garage that's coming up soon with Mikey Farino, so don't miss that one. I also did one at my daughter's house, set lights up and all that. Did a couple while driving down the road. Well, since the beginning of Modified Rides podcast, I've wanted to step up and be able to do stuff at car shows. Being car shows are the bulk of what I talk about, why not do that? So it's exactly what I decided to do now, step things up. So I already had a Rode mic that I have in the office, and I already have a set of headphones that I can use from time to time. I usually don't from the office, it's quiet enough, but went ahead and picked up this another set of headphones here. So let's get tore into that. These are the Polson closed back studio monitors. So, of course, they're all wrapped up, but they kind of fold in to make storing a little easier. So I have those. So now I have two sets of those. So now I can, if I'm at a car show and it's loud, I can have a set on and have guests have a set on. So I also picked up another one of these Rode pod mics. The pod mic did a bunch of research and seems to be a really good, good dynamic mic to use for podcast, which is where the name pod mic comes from. So I figure if I've got one to keep everything the same, went ahead and picked up another one. So now I have another Rode pod mic. But I did like the other one I got came with, I can't even figure out how to open a box here. Look at me. It's bad when you can't figure out how to open a box and you're recording, so. Oh well, let's just rip it open. All right, so I also picked up the wind muff for the pod mic. I have this on my other one because it came with it because it's the USB. Well, this one's the XLR mic. So now I can do different stuff with it, but now both mics will look the same. All right, get those boxes out of the way. And to run both those mics, I picked up a set of XLR cables. These will have a XLR fitting that plugs into both the mics, and the ones that on the other end that plugs into the Vocaster. So I have these. Well, that, like I said, plugs into the Vocaster. This is the, I can't even remember. Focusrite. I'm sorry, can't even read today. The Focusrite Vocaster 2. So what this does is this allows me. It's the first time I'm opening this. So I don't even know what it looks like in person. I've only seen it online a few times. So this allows me to plug both mics into one unit and have a good, clean audio signal. Shoot, they want to wrap this stuff up good, don't they? All right. So this, the Vocaster 2, it has inputs on the back for both of these XLR cables. So I have two mics. Yeah, I could probably go back and do more than two people, but for right now, I think two people is going to work. Like I said, it has the inputs for both mics. It also has inputs for the headphones. So if we're at a show, I can plug into there so you can cut out all the background noise, all the controls you need. And I will actually plug this into my laptop to power that. So this, like I said, takes both of those. Well, I also have a stereo mini cable. So this will plug into the back of the Vocaster 2. And then that goes into a USB-C to mini stereo cable plug. So the output of this I will plug straight into my main camera that I use for shows. Makes it easy. So what I'm actually filming on now for the wide shot is my Osmo Pocket 3. Records 4K. This taps straight into it. So the audio will be crisp, clear. And this box looks like it's seen a little better days in shipping. Oh, and I'm dropping pieces there. So this, oh, dropping pieces. This I picked up to be able to set up at shows. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna set all this up right now, but it's a mic stand. So it has the main mic stand, and then it also has these pieces that connect and go across, so you can actually put the mic in front of whoever you're interviewing. So now that I have all the parts needed, I plan to hit car shows, plan to do more interviews. I actually got my first one I've got set up going down to AMD to interview Jason Chandler. We're going to take this set up in person, set it up. I have lights, don't need them in the garage. As you can see, I've got 1,000,000 foot of light in here, but I also have the lights I use in the office that are portable, so I can bring those, make everything professional looking. So tell me what else you guys would like to see in the podcast, and let's keep this podcast growing. Make sure you go follow Modified Rods Podcast. We're on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, iHeartRadio, all your favorite audio podcast apps. I'll do the video version on YouTube and the audio version, so make sure you guys give us a follow, like, whatever platform you're on has its different requirements, but go do it. Follow us everywhere.